cleared my throat off camera, so you didn't hear it. I normally do it at the beginning. I start to talk and then realise I need to clear my throat. So I've just turned it off and done it. That's better, isn't it? I bet you're pleased about that. I was just watching Phil's vlog and video. Sorry, Phil's video. And he says that he posted that over the last 48 hours, multiple comments have been deleted for some reason. So if your comments disappear, it's not me. I thought I might mention that because I know for sure that my sister commented last week on the book vlog, and I can't find her comment. I can't see it. It's not in held for review. I haven't looked at. There's two areas. There's held for review, and then there's. I'm going to have to go to my vlog to remind me what the title of the other choices are when looking at comments. So there's held for review, and then there's comments that may be offensive have been hidden, and then you can show hidden comments. I'm not going to do that. But I couldn't find it. I was looking for Viv, my sister, and I couldn't see it there. So just in case you have commented and you're not seeing your comment, it's not necessarily that, well, it isn't that I deleted it. Unless you've been nasty. If you've been nasty, then maybe I have deleted it. But if you haven't been nasty, there's no reason why your comment shouldn't show. Sometimes they slip through if you've added something that looks like a link. That's the problem sometimes. So we have been out for lunch again. We go out for lunch about once a week, which is nice. I cooked yesterday because Brooke was here. He came in the morning to dismantle the greenhouse, so I cooked lunch for the three of us, and it was sort of a busy morning and early afternoon, and I have been in a lot of pain recently, so I was knackered yesterday afterwards and decided I wasn't going to cook today anyway, and I've been fancying a burger. I don't know why. I'm sure I watched somebody on some vlog eating a burger. I'm not a burger person, but I just had this craving for a burger. And I thought to myself on the way home, I would, if I were younger, and in the market for doing something different, I'd open a restaurant where you can just have a burger and it isn't served in a bun, because I don't eat the bun. I hate the bun. I really don't understand. Well, that's a stupid thing, isn't it? I do understand that is a burger. What would I order if I was just asking for the not in French, but in American, it's a meat patty, isn't it? I'd just be ordering that with all the bits and pieces on it, but I don't want the bun. So I always remove the bun, which feels really really good not to eat the bun, because for me it's like that's just extra carbs that I don't want. I did eat the chips because they were nice chips. I think they're probably triple cooked chips. But so there's a little bit of salad on there. It comes on this big wooden slab. So there's a little bowl of chips, triple cooked chips, and a great big burger in a bun, and a bit of salad in the middle. So I had the salad, I had the chips, and I had the meat patty, and that was really nice. I thought, yeah, if I were to open a restaurant, I'd include that as a menu choice. I don't know how much would sell. I'm sure there must be lots of other people that don't like the bun. This is tea, not coffee. What else has been going on? So Brooke was here yesterday. It was nice to spend some time with him. And I'm looking forward to seeing the greenhouse put to good use, which it hasn't been. Not since we've been here. It hasn't. Not since I've had it. So it's going to reach its potential over there at Living in the Loire, I'm sure, and I'm really pleased about that. And Mark is going to sort out that corner. We were talking about it on the way home out in the car, and he said, I'll just, turn that bench around, move it over and do a bit of sorting. And I thought, well, maybe we could do that at the weekend. I'm thinking, what am I doing? I can't help him. I can't. I cleared up in the kitchen yesterday, late evening. I have this sort of probably first wind. Don't think I ever get a first wind during the day, but I get to a point of being able to have a bit of energy to get and do a bit of clearing up in the kitchen from where I cooked the lunch. And I cleared up, but I did braised pork, and I did it in that blue casserole pot that I do the bread in, and I can't lift that at the moment. My thumbs just will not work. So I had to leave bits and say to Mark, "Well, I've cleared up in the kitchen, but you'll have to do that. I can't do that." So I left that, and I'm thinking, if I can't do that, there's no way I can help him. He made that bench that's out there that was inside the greenhouse, that's no longer inside a greenhouse. He made it out of pallets, and it's a very solid bench made out of pallets, which will be great out there with empty pots on. I might even have pots on there that have got flowers in. As we were loading up, as they were loading up the trailer, they walked through from the double doors onto the patio through the door by the fire. It was the better route, and the trailer was in this garden. It just made sense, and it's light. The greenhouse was aluminium and polycarbonate. But as they were doing that, I was picking up stuff in the greenhouse that I won't ever use. I thought, I need to let myself know, you're never going to be doing this again. Every time you attempt to do this, you fail. So give up, So I sort of took out some cloches that I had, and some fertilizer and I don't know, food or something else that was just sitting in there. It's ridiculous. So so there's a lot of pots. I probably won't be using them again either. When I have a brief moment of energy, I will sort through the pots and destabilize them, maybe, or even déchettery them, which isn't the word. I'll send them to recycling, is what I'm thinking. That's what I'll do, but that will happen. We Zoomed Australia this morning. We spoke to our next lot of house sitters, and I thought to myself after the call, how amazing Zoom is. We take so much for granted nowadays. I can remember back in the 90s, early 90s maybe, let me think, late 90s. I hadn't got a mobile phone, and my friend had got a mobile phone, and we were sitting in the cinema waiting to watch a film, probably a film I sighed all the way through. I normally do when I go and watch films that other people like. But we were sitting waiting to watch a film. Phil was just in the RAF, and he'd gone off to Bahrain, I think, as part of training exercise. And I sent him a text from the cinema, and I was inside the cinema, and I used her phone and sent him a text from the cinema, and within 5 minutes had a reply. It was like, oh my God, that is amazing. And here we are, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27 years on, and all of that we just take for granted. We chat to people in other countries. I chat to Phil, who is in the UK, and we Zoomed Australia today at 11 o'clock our time, 9 p.m. their time, and it was as if they were in the same room. Absolutely amazing. And I thought, just remembering how amazing that is, that we were talking to people the other side of the world who were just about to enter into what day? Was it the end of Wednesday for them? It probably was, because don't that hemisphere reach the following day before us? I think they do. So we spoke to them at the end of their Wednesday, whilst we were still near the beginning of our Wednesday. Incredible. So that was good, and it was good. They are good, both of them. Not coming from Australia, by the way, because I wouldn't have offered a house sitting appointment to people that have got to make it here from Australia. They'll be driving up from Italy, and they're finishing off in Australia in April and coming back towards home. They're both doctors and are about to continue later on in the year in in the NHS in Scotland, and they intend to be psychiatrists. So we really connected. It was, it was like I connected quite quickly with them in writing. So very young, they're at the beginning of their psychiatric career, and we've finished ours. But that's beside the point. But very energetic, very young, very keen, and looking forward to being here. So that's good. Feel settled about that. It's a long way off, but it's after last year's trauma. Nice to have that put in place. So that's that really. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow because I have a lot of neck pain, and I've got a reversed anatomy in my neck, and I was told 10 years ago I have the neck of an 80-year-old, so I must have the neck of a 90-year-old now. Who knows? But it's been very painful over the last few days. I've been taking a lot of painkillers, which I don't want to do. I made a physio appointment, and then spoke to her and realised, or asked her, I've self-referred, and she said, you'll be better if you see your doctor first, because it will be reimbursed. Not that that was sort of on the cards for me. It wasn't something I was thinking about. But yeah, so I thought if I see him first, I can get a referral, an ordinance, and I can also get him to send me for a more up-to-date x-ray, because I've not had one for 10 or 12 years, so that would be good. But I'd like to be able to get on top of this, because the pain in my neck is creating issues throughout the rest of my body, because you're tense, aren't you, when you're in pain? I got very, very tense in art on Thursday, and that meant I was in a lot of pain because I was, not relaxed. So so that's tomorrow, and I've got conjunctivitis coming back. He gave me drops on the 21st of January. Gave me a prescription for drops. Went to the pharmacy, they hadn't got them, and I got by with using the boric acid. Is it boric acid? Wash for a bit that he'd also prescribed. But it's coming back, so I went to the pharmacy again today saying, I need this now. They still haven't got them. There's a national rupture of that particular eye drop. I don't know why. So when we were out over in Chauvigny having our meal, we went on to the pharmacy up the road there, the big pharmacy, and I thought, I'll be able to get it there, and they haven't got it either. So I need my doctor to prescribe me something else, because I think I'm going to need antibiotics. And recurring conjunctivitis is down to immune system stuff that you're not pushing, you haven't got the immune system to fight it off. Quelle surprise. So that's that. I think that's all. I haven't made a vlog for ages. There isn't, as you can tell, much to tell you. I have been wondering where you are, David Ellis. If you're still around, and that's fine if you're not commenting, but I when you don't comment, if there's a few people that comment regularly, who I feel that I know quite well, and if they don't comment, I begin to worry, are you okay? So I'm worrying whether you're okay, just so you know. So just put up a flag and wave so I know you're okay. And I hope you are. I hope you're well. Okay, I think that's it. Have a good remains of the day. Remains of the Day. That's the film with Thing in it, isn't it? Anthony Hopkins. God, that came to me immediately. That's amazing. That doesn't happen very often, finding a film star's name on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, have a good remains of Wednesday, and we'll see how quickly this uploads. And it's 4:30 now on Wednesday. Okay, bye.